Hello and welcome to another fantastic episode of Sega Sonic Radio, your premier show, which should not be playing in random order and should be playing in default order, which I have now fixed. I'm your host, as always, GX, aka Chris, aka The Spin Dash, aka, whatever works for you. Otherwise, hey, we're celebrating Knuckles this week as the Paramount Knuckles series is going off and premiering earlier with, I guess, mixed reactions, depending on how you feel about it. But yeah, I have not watched any. I know it's still going. It should be switched over to SEGASonic Radio here. But yeah, we're celebrating Knuckles all week over on the site, as we also are over on SEGASonic Radio, and we've got some great Knuckles and Knuckles-related tracks coming at you, including a request starting off from Maxi Bunbuns over on Twitter. Enjoy this song segment, and I'll catch you guys on the other side. Hey, that was Sonic the Fighter's North Wind, followed up by the Knuckles Boss music from Sonic Advance 2, requested by Maxi Bun Buns over on Twitter, and wrapping up with Sunset Park Zone Act 2 from Sonic Triple Trouble 16-bit. We don't have much in the way of fan game music. I would hazard to say that is our only album of fan game music that, we've got. I believe we have permission to play this. I think back in the day we got permission. If we don't have permission, please yell at me, Noah Copeland. You are welcome to yell at me, and I will find whatever I can to make it right if you are unhappy with us playing some music for this. But it is an amazing song, and I was happy to share it. We're following that up with another trio of requests. Hey, I don't know if you guys have seen the new Knuckles stuff yet. I'm kind of unsure of how I feel going into it. I am vocally not a huge fan of the Paramount movies. I don't particularly like their style of humor, but I get the the general appeal to a broader audience, and I appreciate that there are a lot of, we'll say, families with younger kids that I have talked to that are like, yeah, it's great. It's a good solid movie for them, and I don't hate it, and I definitely appreciate that, quality of it. It ain't for me, but I am curious if the Knuckles stuff will, do it for me in a way that the movies did not. I'm curious. I did not hate the trailer so far, so I'm looking forward to maybe catching some of it this weekend to see, how I feel about it. I hope you feel pretty good about this next trio of songs, starting off with a request from Sonic Trainer over on the message boards. Hey, did you know we take our requests also over on the Sonic Stadium message boards? We get a request thread going up sometime during the week, and if you want to get your requests in early, you can either do it there or do it on our Discord. So hey, if you don't want to wait for the Friday Twitter thread, hey, you got another opportunity. Enjoy. I'll catch you guys on the other side. That was Wild Style Pistolero from Sonic Mania, as requested by Sonic Trainer over on the Sonic Stadium message boards. Followed up by Rocky Ridge from Sonic Free Riders, which, like, yeah, as a lot of people mentioned, it's not a Sonic song that you will typically hear. Kind of an underrated jam. Ending up with Power Ride from Sonic Runners. And yeah, as also sort of discussed in chat, yeah, Sonic Runners music does periodically appear in other venues. Sonic Racing on Apple Arcade uses one of the tracks, and occasionally they show up on some remix albums as well. But yeah, it's a great soundtrack. One of my favorites. However, hopefully you should have one of your favorite segments coming up, because we've got another quiz for you. So put on your scrap brain. It's time for some trivia. For your trivia question at the start of the show tonight in Knuckles Chaotix, you lose 10 rings when you press A to teleport your partner back to you. It's a good way that, like, hey, if they get stuck, it's just a way to kind of reconnect. What happens if you do this with 9 or fewer rings? As you take a listen, let's take a listen to some Knuckles Chaotix tunes. If you want to answer in chat, you are more than welcome to. If you want to, not deal with it and just guess on your own, we will have your answer at the end. You can go ahead and minimize chat or just minimize the window if you want. We've got an answer after Tube Panic from Knuckles Chaotix. I must have given you guys a tricky one because we had no guesses in chat. But then again, this is a bit of a tricky one, and you have to play Knuckles Chaotix to know what you have to do. Knuckles, our staffer over in chat, knows it, but also I tested this one on him a little while back, so it's fine. Yeah. If you go ahead and use the teleport feature in Knuckles Chaotix while you have 9 rings or fewer, you actually go into the negative. Your ring count can go into negative numbers. Your maximum negative is negative 99, and if you go ahead and do more than that, then the game just teleports you right back to the hub world. It's like the black hole transition opens up, and it's like, no, you have too few rings. The game does not like you going into bankruptcy. So yeah, it's you can catch more trivia coming up later in the show. And with that, we've got another request coming at you, and this one comes from Alex over on the Discord. Let's put away the quiz board and enjoy. Catch you on the other side. That was Theme of Tikal from Sonic Adventure, as requested by Alex over on the Discord. Followed by North Pole Glacier from the Sonic the Hedgehog OVA. Bit of a we'll say rarer soundtrack to be able to snag for the show. And finally, Flame Core The Cavern from Sonic the Hedgehog 06. That one in particular, I did record some footage from that game recently, just, to have for the show and stuff, and I was reminded how often that those games are just like, yeah, you're in the middle of a level, now just play as this different character, just do it. Just play as this character for a while, and more specifically, that particular level had you go back to play as Knuckles for this internal volcano section where it wants you to press a bunch of buttons. I was also reminded, I vaguely remembered, like, you got to play as different characters throughout the course of that, and like, earlier on, you got to play as Tails, but, I think the weirder one is I made it to Kingdom Valley in the Sonic story, because that's all I really did, is the Sonic story, and they actually do have you play as Silver for a period of time. Why Silver? Why do they have you play as Silver in this timeline? Silver has his own story. Why do that? It's very strange. But I guess, hey, just to give you a taste of it, like, but also, you don't want to be introduced to Silver's mechanics, like, when you're playing the Sonic game, because that, that stage isn't easy for Silver. Like, it could really take a few lives to actually get through in it. It's an odd choice. Hopefully you have some less odd choices coming up, a little bit more esoteric as far as the Sonic soundtracks go. Including one track, which is going to be a request from Maple Syrup over on SSMB. Hope you enjoy. Catch you guys on the other side. I am muted. Thank you, chat. Thank you, guys. Yeah, that was sports climbing from Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020, followed up by Guardian Hunter from Sonic Dream Team, new addition to the library, and Blood Flow Knuckles movement from the Final Horizons expansion to Sonic Frontiers. I think I remember spending probably the least amount of time with Knuckles in that expansion. Just I know early on, before some honing and patching, he had the unusual movement nuances, I guess. Just the sense that, like, hey, his gliding, which you want to do a lot of, is sort of tied to this weird wind-up animation. It's unusual. And by and large, I think the biggest issue is I really liked Amy Rose's, like, multi-jump hover stuff. She had a sense of being acrobatic as they've sort of moved her towards in an archetypal way. And then Tails, aside from Tails just being able to fly, having the Cyclone / Tornado upgrade is really good, really useful. And it isn't to say, like, I dislike the Knuckles experience. It's just that, among them, Knuckles felt a little bit more slower, a little bit more plodding than the rest. But I do remember one of the most amusing moves that he had was you could apply the boost to his climb, so he could boost climb. Like when you think of the original Sonic and Knuckles games and the other 2D games that spawned off from that, just sort of how much he kind of plodded as he was climbing, because, you're climbing, what else can you do? To then just have this weird boost climb where he could just rapidly mash his way up, like that weird scene in Sonic X. It was an amusing thing for him to do. What else is hopefully amusing for you is that we have our next quiz of the evening, and it's not this one. It's the audio cue. As always, hey, every week we give you a Sega game, music. It could be published by Sega, could be developed by Sega, could just have some relation to companies that Sega currently or previously owned. And we want you to identify it via this song. You can guess in chat if you want. If you want to keep those guesses hidden, go ahead and hide chat or just minimize the window, and we'll let you know the answer afterwards. This game, in particular, was published by Sega, but it was not developed by Sega. It was developed by a studio that Sega worked with multiple times across their history. And I think you will probably know who the studio is when you hear it, but this might be a trickier one, so put on those thinking caps, see if you can guess the game. So I saw we did get a solid guess in there. I could see the gears working over on Knuckles in chat. He kind of figured, okay, it's definitely GBA, and it sounds like Treasure. And then after a while, he did in fact get it. This is Astro Boy Omega Factor. Just sort of like one of the we'll say like one of the best one of the best thought of licensed titles for the GBA. It's I would describe it sort of somewhere in between a shooter and a beat 'em up. It is very Treasure in its design, and if you like Astro Boy, it's a really fascinating structure for a game. It's you go through the game to start normally, and then after you actually complete the game in the first run, you get access to an upgrade which lets you sort of take alternate story paths in the game. So you can start to chase down these other, these other boss fights and levels and just ways to interact with the characters in this game and just enjoy different paths that actually, I believe, introduce non-Astro Boy characters from, like, other Tezuka works. It's real interesting. It is real interesting. It's only sort of vaguely associated with the, I believe, 2003 anime that was out at the time. Give it a shot if you have a chance. However, I hope you also give a shot to these next 3 songs, including another request coming at you this time from MFA over on Discord. Hope you enjoy. See you on the other side. Just that cuts off quicker than I expected. Hey, welcome back. That was Chow Ruins from Sonic Battle, as requested by MFA over on the Discord, followed up by Sanctuary Falls from Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, and wrapping it up with Lava Reef Zone from LEGO Dimensions. And as brought up in there, there's some banger tracks over on the LEGO Dimensions stuff. Nothing that's actually like a remix or anything, just original songs, especially ones that were like, there are some, let's say, some songs that they would have had access to without any meaningful permission. Things like things that they actually used from, let's say, Sonic Adventure onwards. There are some songs that, you know, exist in Sonic that they used for the game, but they replaced a lot of like the map music with original tracks, usually sort of vaguely reminiscent of Genesis originals. So, hey, do you want like a thing that sort of sounds like Green Hill but isn't? They got it. Like, what about Chemical Plant? Carnival Night Zone? Yep, got them all. And it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny because we'll say, simulated Genesis instrumentation that they used for it still sounds a lot better than the stuff Jun Snow is using. Like, it's more believable than other things in original Sonic projects, unfortunately. I don't mean to dunk on, you know, I like some of the Sonic 4 1 and 2 tracks, but like, we all know. We all know. Hopefully you know the next set of songs, which includes a little bit of we'll say, simulated Genesis music, but it does include a request coming at you from let me make sure I got this right, Padillic16 over on the Twitter. So enjoy this trio, and I'll catch you on the other side. Oh, thank you again. I did, in fact, fail to mute myself. That was the Master Emerald from the Sonic X anime soundtrack, followed up by Mystic Ruins from Sonic Adventure, as requested by Padillic16 over on Twitter. And Golden Capital Zone, Act Knuckles from Sonic Superstars. And obviously, hey, wouldn't be a Knuckles-themed show without the level in that game that is designed around Knuckles. And it's just interesting to see, hey, all of the ways that they kind of designed the character-specific levels around them. They generally have like some sort of major gimmick that they interact with, or ways that they use the character's different abilities, and you know, it's kind of neat. It's kind of novel for a way to present that. It's weird to do that in a game they seem to emphasize as multiplayer, but is what it is. We've got our next quiz question for you, and another request. This request is coming in from someone in the chat here, Knuckles87 over on the staff. And your quiz question is this. Hexaeco, Hexaeco is a fictional company that appears in which Sonic game? And you can get extra credit if you could name 2 Sonic games that it's in. Go ahead and answer in chat if you know it. If you don't want to participate in guesses, you can go ahead and either hide chat, minimize the window, or just wait patiently for the answer on the other side.
Rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first breath. First test, feel the right, then the worst left. Born on an island in the heavens. The blood of my ancestors flows inside me. My duty is to save the flower from evil deterioration. Yeah, I will be the one to set your heart free, true. Cleanse yourself with them evil spirits that's in you. Streaking lights, loud sounds, and instincts are the elements that keep me going. I am fighting my own mission. Nothing's gonna stand in my way, no, no. I will be the one to set your heart free, true. Cleanse yourself with them evil spirits that's in you. Won't be fighting, I'll stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe in myself, won't rely on others. Get this power to wipe out the havoc and anarchy. This is my planet, gonna fight for my destiny. Here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I break them down whether they solid or frail. Unlike the rest, I'm independent since my first breath. First test, feel the right, then the worst left. I have no such things as weak spots. Don't approve of him, but gotta trust him. This alliance has a purpose. This partnership is only temporary. Yeah. I will be the one to set your heart free, true. Cleanse yourself of evil spirits that got in you. Be fighting now, stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe in myself, won't rely on others. We all will be waiting when serenity is restored. This is my planet, I shall not surrender.
wipe out the havoc and anarchy. This is my plan, it's gonna fight. I won't be frightened, I'll stand up to all the pain and turmoil. Just believe in myself, don't rely on others. Freedom will be waiting when serenity is restored. This is my plan, and I shall not surrender. Yeah, shall not surrender, no. Yeah,
The new porcupine on the block with the buff chest. Out the wilderness with the ruggedness. Knock, knock, it's Knuckles. The blow thrower, independent flower, magical emerald holder. Give you the coldest shoulder. My spike goes through boulders. That's why I stay alone. I was born by myself. I don't need a posse, I get it on by myself. Adversaries get shelved.
Hey, that was Unknown from Me from Sonic Adventure, as requested by Knuckles87 over on the staff. And we got some good answers in here. But did we get any correct answers? I'm actually trying to pull chat back up because... there we go. Cool. So, yeah, we did get some correct answers. It was indeed Sonic Heroes. If you played Grand Metropolis or Power Plant, that is the main company that continues to appear as you race through, the power plant itself. I guess it is supposed to say, like, hey, we make clean energy somehow. I don't know how, but apparently it involves this sort of red liquid stuff. And also, hey, if you want some extra credit, we did get another correct answer from Maxi Bun Buns here saying, yes, Mario and Sonic at the London 2012 Olympic Games has an event called Dream Uneven Bars, and that takes place in the Grand Metropolis setting, which, also includes Hexa Eco as a continued sponsor, question mark? I don't know. They seem to own the city as near as I can tell. And I believe what we did get some guesses that were solid but a little off track. Some of them were referencing Sonic Riders or the sequel Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. Sonic Riders Zero Gravity did have a sort of prominent company that took place, was central to the plot. You're thinking of Meteor Tech. That was the company of Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. We are approaching, close to the end of the show. But I got one more trio for you, and these selections are all mine. No remaining requests for the evening. And, I just vaguely Knuckles-inspired stuff. One of them, we'll say a Knuckles stage, two of them Knuckles involved, one of them like a Knuckles activity, question mark. Let's enjoy these, our last major trio of songs for the night. Catch you on the other side.
crazy little Eggman say, don't let it hit you. 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 Don't let it hit
Hey, that was Junglera? Junglera. The Jungle Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble. Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog Triple. We had the 16-bit version. This is the as appropriate 8-bit version, followed up by Space Trip. Nothing is pronounceable tonight. Nothing is pronounceable from Sonic Adventure 2. That was a Knuckles stage. It's probably my favorite of those Knuckles songs. And winding up with am I going to pronounce this right? Boxing? Is it Boxing? Boxine? There's an X in there somewhere. From Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016. I can't say anything tonight. It's boxing from the Olympics, the 2016 one in Rio. Yeah. And that's almost wrapping us up tonight. We got one more track to close out on. And we do not have much of an after party tonight. However, we've gone on for nearly hour 45 minutes, pretty good chunk. And more significantly, we are going to have a big SEGA Sonic Radio event. Or rather, there is a big event that will include SEGA Sonic Radio, I should specify. Next week, we are starting an hour earlier. Just because we are going to be running for... Oh boy, we're going to be running for quite a while. We are going to be part of Raising Rings charity event organized by Sam Procrastinates. We're going to have a whole bunch. We're going to be raising money for charity, and we hope that you will join us. And if you are comfortable contributing, hopefully, contributing money to promote accessibility in video games. Hey, everybody should have access to video games, even if they, do not have the same, capabilities, hands, eyes, legs, ears, whatever. Everyone deserves access to video games. And of course, we're gonna not only do that, but it sounds like we're also going to have a Thursday session with Knuckles 87 streaming, and a Saturday session with me as well. And I've got something interesting lined up for you guys. Not gonna spoil too much, but let's just say, how much Sonic 1 do you think a man can play simultaneously? I'm going to try to stretch that. So, hope you're able to join us. It's just going to be right here on Twitch, and we're going to do what we can to raise money for charity. And, of course, hey, we've got a new YouTube channel. If for any reason you enjoy watching this, if you can't catch it live, or if you just like watching things on YouTube, we've got a YouTube channel. All you have to do is search Sega Sonic Radio. You'll find the channel name. It's just called Sega Sonic Radio. If you want to catch the new episodes, they go up on Saturdays, and it's still hopefully a good start to your weekend. And yeah, of course, SegaSonicStadium.org, where all of our stuff comes up. If you like requests, you can always send requests over on the Discord, over on the SonicStadium.org message boards, and Fridays on Twitter. I will tell you, because it is going to be a charity event, next theme is Anything Goes. And it's going to be one of the few opportunities for you to submit multiple songs. Normally I, try to limit it to one per person, but we're gonna be going on for a while. And with that in mind, it's gonna be a good idea to have a bunch of songs to go with this. So help me fill up my playlist. I don't know exactly how many. I might have to put a limit, but, we'll see. We'll see what's reasonable and reasonable. Reasonable? We'll see what's reasonable. Perfect. got it in one. And we've got one more, speaking of which. Our last song of the night is from the Virtual Sonic album. And it is the lengthy and cool Sonic and Knuckles theme. Because I don't think we had enough classic music in this. There was a nice swath of music, but Knuckles is, above all else, a classic Sonic character. And so let's give him the proper classic Sonic send-off that he needs. Catch you next week, guys. Until then, we're up, over, and gone. Peace.